Let's see if that worked. Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. Did you make this beat or you just found it?
No, this is royalty free.
Oh, okay.
That was
Royalty
YouTube's
free.
royalty
Oh, okay.
free.
That was
I believe we are live.
Okay.
That was. I believe we are live. I have my audio playing through my. I believe we are live. I have my audio playing.
I
through
can
my-
hear it.
Welcome to the Audio Loop
Look
podcast.
who just joined.
Look who we have joining us.
Right here.
Shout out to everybody.
It's me.
Look at who we have joining us.
Look at
We
this.
have
He's
Bean.
joining us.
Oh my
Hey, you want
God.
to say something? He's
This
shy.
is your moment. Bean, we're gathered here for you. We're all gathered for Bean. Welcome everybody. Welcome to what I'm calling the VR. What did I call this? The VR chatting.
You're like the
Pregame.
virtual reality in reality podcast.
Yeah, it's. I was going for one of those things. It was like if you say virtual and reality enough, it'll.
Yeah.
People will be like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. What is it? The VR chatting pregame hour. That's where we are.
Nice. And then, so it's the pregame hour, and then what happens after the pregame?
After the pregame's the postgame.
Uh-huh.
That's 2 hours.
No, after the pregame is the game, right?
Oh, you're right. I skipped the game.
Yeah, you skip the game.
I always
don't
skip
you?
the game. I go straight from the pre to the post, and I never make it to the game. This is why I wasn't an athlete. Is it sounding good, by the way, guys? Is it sounding good?
It's
Audio
echoing
people?
forever.
Yeah, I think
someone
that was
just said.
before. I think it should be good. Now, I'm gonna idiot-proof it though and just delete my desktop audio.
Okay. Nice.
Shout out to you, Enderman. Everybody, it is sounding. He said, "We're all sounding."
Oh, so it's good now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
nice.
think we're good.
Perfect. Heck yeah.
I should probably introduce who I'm with here. Nah.
Were you, oh, okay.
What if I just sat in silence?
I was like,
for an hour
you
and
know,
a half?
I'm like, well, maybe this is one of those pre-game, post-game things.
This
like
is-
where he's
it's-
like, I should introduce, and then he just post games after, and he's like, yeah, well, moving on.
This is well, anyway. Glad that we got that out of the way. And then I just talked to the camera as if you weren't there.
Yeah.
It's like an Eric Andre virtual reality post game sort of deal.
What's your favorite?
Wait, I haven't introduced you yet.
Oh yeah.
Let me get that. This is the real introduction. This is my friend, very funny comedian, actor, creator, extraordinaire, Steven Briggs. Everyone applaud. Applaud your cameras.
There we go. I see the applause coming in.
He's been, yeah, you can see it. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Somebody's sounding in the
Yeah.
chat.
Pork marshmallow.
Oh, there's
There
a
you
clap. There's the
There
claps.
we go.
We got claps.
Yes.
Thank God. I need this. I need
Yeah.
the claps.
Reminds me of that time you got chlamydia in college.
We said that was off the table. We talked before. This is why we do a pre-interview. This is why we do it. People always want to bring up the chlamydia.
By the way, you should let them know. Like right when I walked up, I parked my car. I was like, "This shirt is amazing," and he goes, "It's Versace."
That was the first thing I said. I feel like an asshole. This is the first time I've ever worn a Versace shirt.
Where did you get it? First of all,
It was a gift.
Okay.
My uncle. This was great. But I love my uncle. He calls me. He goes, "I have 10 vintage Versace shirts."
okay, so you have a gay uncle.
He is gay.
I knew it.
You're 100% correct. He's a fashion designer.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
What did he design?
Sweaters, I think.
You think?
He does vests.
Well, okay.
He does all sorts. He does flowers mostly now, virtual flowers.
Oh, wow.
That's how I tie it in.
Oh, okay. There we go.
But yeah, so he sent me all these, and I never wore them. I was like, I don't have an occasion.
He sent you the shirts, like, he sent you 10 Versace shirts.
10 Versace shirts.
And he's like, these will fit you? You guys are the same size?
Oh, we're the same size,
Okay.
I think.
Wait, do you not see this guy?
I haven't seen him in years.
And so he just hits you up and is like, hey,
Yeah.
I have some shirts I'm gonna give to the Goodwill. And
Yeah.
he's like, and the Goodwill is you. So,
I am a charity case.
yeah. So, okay, so he goes and he sends you 10 Versace shirts. You haven't worn any of them. This is the first time you wore one of them.
It's like
It's a
being-
nice shirt. Why don't you wear the Versace shirts?
See, that's why. It's like the minute I wear it, I have a responsibility to not fuck up the shirt. You know?
Yeah, well. But his shirt's made to be worn. It's not like it's like a jersey signed by Michael Jordan that you're gonna keep behind glass.
Listen, Versace was murdered.
Yes.
I don't know if that means anything.
And your uncle probably, maybe left some love stains on the shirt too.
Oh, I hope so. That brings up the value.
He's like, I remember that shirt. He's like, when I was on a grinder date.
I was in a warehouse in WeHo.
The old-fashioned show. When? Yeah, get your uncle to play it together.
Yes. Oh my God. So virtual. So
Someone's like, I'm waiting for you to spill your drink on that shirt.
Oh, screw you. That is 100%. What's up,
But it's a seltzer. It's a seltzer drink, so it'll like take a stain out instead of like.
That's true. This is all chemicals.
That's the best drink you could drink around that shirt.
No, it is blueberry, but I don't think it's blue.
So where are the rest of the shirts?
Oh, I have them in a safe.
In a safe?
Yes.
For real?
It's $2,000 worth of Versace shirts. It's worth more than anything I own.
Wait, but you own a safe.
Yeah, that actually cost me a lot.
How much does the safe cost you?
It was like $50.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's in the safe?
Just shirts.
For real?
And Pokemon cards.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you keep the shirt? Who do you think someone's gonna break in and they'll steal the shirts?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you never wear the shirts.
I never wear. I think it's one of those things. It's like like when someone gives you stocks to a company you don't know much about, so you just sit on them and hope that something comes of it.
Are you hoping that the shirt's gonna get more expensive? Is that what you're hoping?
I guess so.
Flip the shirt?
I could flip. I could be a shirt flipper.
Is that the goal or?
Listen,
I think you should wear it. I think this shirt looks great on you, and I think you should wear it more.
You know what? What do you guys think? We'll ask the viewers at home.
I think they're gonna agree. That's a great shirt.
Like buying a motorcycle and never riding it. Yeah, that's exactly like the story of my life. I buy things and then I think I'm going to use them, and I don't. I have a VR headset in the corner here that I haven't used in 4 years.
Well, because you got this one right here.
Yeah, this one's better.
Yeah, so of course, why would you? That's like me pulling out the original PlayStation and being like, hey, let's get down, dude.
You're like, I still have it. It's still got value. We have to use it.
It has to be so vintage where it's like a Nintendo where you're like, oh, wow. Then you'll throw it down on it.
Yeah, because then it's like a cool thing for people to look at.
Yeah.
Where if they came over and like if you walked in and I was like hardcore playing like a PS2, I feel like that would have been
like
sad.
a Nintendo 64 you could throw down on because of that old Mario Kart and stuff like
yeah.
that.
The
You can
Mario
get down.
Party.
Yeah. But you can't like we were saying like a PlayStation or what's that one system that was around for like
The Dreamcast?
yes, the Dreamcast.
Yeah, I love the Dreamcast.
And then it just disappeared.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, nobody's playing this anymore.
That's crazy.
And they couldn't come up with a better one.
What? Why do you think that nobody played it? They couldn't come up with good games for it?
I'll take it. People played it, right? Like, I
Yeah.
played the Dreamcast.
Okay.
I didn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew a lot of people who played it. But I think there weren't enough, like, good IPs behind it. They're just, like, who can name a great Dreamcast exclusive?
Gotcha. Yeah,
I
true.
can't. What do we have? I can take that headset off your hands. A net worth of 2.95, is that million? Or cents?
I think it's just
It's
$2.95. And you made it sound way crazy. Like, the net worth of 2.95.
2.95 million?
Yeah.
We have investors here. Hit that donate button if you want to invest that too.
Have you ever, I keep on seeing these things pop up every time I'm in, like, VR now. Or it will be like, you can watch a movie. Like they were playing The Last Dragon. And that's like one of my favorite movies. Have you seen that movie?
Did you go? Yeah.
No,
that's
I didn't
classic.
go because I had to do the comedy show. But I almost wanted to ditch the comedy show to watch The Last Dragon. Because I was like, oh my gosh, this movie is a classic. Like, if you've never seen The Last Dragon.
And imagine seeing it in a virtual theater.
So I was about to ask you about that. Have you seen a movie in a virtual theater before?
Yes, I went to. You know what movie I saw at the virtual theater? It was the Impractical Jokers movie.
Okay.
They were.
And how is it? Is it like? Does it feel more like you're in the movie, like you're looking all around, or are you just like in a theater? It feels like
You're in like a virtual theater, so you can
sit
see
down.
other people sitting, and their hands and stuff, and the movie's like just on a big screen.
Oh wow! But you can't interact with anybody, yeah?
Oh, you can.
How?
I saw a kid get bullied out of the Impractical Jokers movie
How?
in VR. That's sad.
How do you?
So they have props in it, like I guess the developers thought it'd be fun to add like popcorn and shit like that. Like, you know, you
Yeah.
could get popcorn and drinks in the movie theater. But I was in there and there was just one random dude who joined halfway through the movie. And like all the strangers decided they were just going to bully the shit out of this guy.
Okay. He joined randomly in the.
Yeah, he joined like maybe 20 minutes into
Wait,
the
like
movie.
he walked to his seat, or he just gets
He just popped in.
popped in and people saw him just go into
Yep.
his seat. Okay.
And so everyone in the theater except for me got right in his face and just started pelting him with virtual popcorn. And they were like waving their hands in his face so he couldn't watch the movie. And I was like, I've never seen someone get bullied this hard in the virtual world at a movie.
So you can get out of your seat. You can,
Oh yeah, you can move around.
Really?
It's disruptive.
Yeah, I bet. Right? You're trying to watch a movie. Someone said.
Yo, Delirium Drew, what's up?
Someone's like, "What is y'all's opinion on people who flex that they hate children even though they have a kid?" I mean, those are people that just know they made a mistake in life, and they're just being upfront and honest about it. They're like, "I hate children, and trust me, take it from me, I have children, and I hate them."
Well, that's the thing is like, there's no better way to know for a fact that you hate kids
children, yeah.
if you have one.
Uh-huh.
Because like you're gonna love your kid obviously, but it doesn't. I feel like this must happen.
That's not true. My mom doesn't like any of her kids. She has 3, and I'm one of them. And she told one of us, she goes, "I wish I would have flushed you down the toilet when I had a chance."
That's motherly love. That's
Yeah.
that's her way of showing affection.
Exactly.
Is that why you came to the virtual world?
I came to the virtual. That's right.
But yeah, that is a thing in VR, like almost more than any other gaming community, is people hate kids in VR. Like, have you ever played
Really?
Population 1?
No, but I remember you showing me or telling me about the game.
Yeah, so it's like a Battle Royale VR game, and a lot of the people who play it are kids who I think their parents just sort of use the VR headset as like an assistant babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if I was a kid and you pop one of those on me, I mean, I would have been entertained for a year. So they just leave these kids in there. So like you're always getting matched up with like just like 4 or 5-year-old kids sometimes.
Okay.
And I don't really care, you know. I just mute people if they're really that loud. But some people get in there and they'll be like, "I hate all of these kids in here," and they'll go on like, I guess the best word is a manifesto about why they hate kids in VR. And I'm like,
They just start spilling out their hatred while they're playing the game.
I think people use VR as an aggression thing.
You know,
Some people.
you know what I kind of see VR as? It's like the aggression people bring to VR is the same aggression you get from people that drive their cars.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
true because it's like just one layer of separation.
Yeah, it's enough a layer of separation where they feel like you can't get them.
Yeah,
You know?
they're like, I'm in a shell.
Yeah, they're like, this guy can't get me or whatever. I mean, but in the VR world, it's you could be a little even crazier because you don't have a face to put it to.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So this is just like whatever it is that person is to you. You know, at least in a car,
Yeah.
you can get caught at a red light and then they can catch up with you, and then you're like, don't look over.
I used to do that all the time. Whenever people cut me off, I'm like, I guarantee you at the next light, I'm going to be directly behind that guy.
Is this true? Someone just put it's kind of like Fortnite kids get on there and just say racist slurs.
Racist slurs. Yeah. I played Fortnite twice, and I was called several slurs that don't pertain to me. But I went with it. Listen, when I was a kid, I used to play something called Gary's Mod. Have you heard of that?
Mod?
It's like a cesspool, a virtual cesspool. It's like
You showed me one virtual cesspool. You took me to it, and then I was like, I was like, why is everyone's name like some weird name? And then I was like, I just put my real name, and you were like, no, don't tell them that.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Oh, we
"You
were
put
in
your
VR
real
chat.
name?" Yeah, and then I was like,
yeah.
they're like, just don't tell anyone that's your real name.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was scared.
Well, one time I was in VR chat and a guy just came up to me and he was like, I'm hacking you in 3, 2, and I was like, and I'm disconnecting.
Wow.
Because some of those kids probably can do that kind of stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, Gmod hype. Fellow Gmod was on the news for people cooking babies in RP. Yep, so that's sort of where I was leading to.
What? It's okay. What's that about?
So in Gary's mod, they have it's like a sandbox type of game. You know, you can just like create stuff and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But they had role-playing servers in it where people, it was just like a city. And it was an online match of like 24, 50, 60 people, however many they had.
Okay.
And everyone gets a job in it. And if you don't role-play that job specifically, you get ungodly amounts of hate. Like, people get really into the role-play. So, like, if you're a police officer and you, like, shoot someone, like, without trying to arrest them first, like, you'll get banned.
But if you shoot someone, like, or
You have to justify. You have to be
but
like,
is their
oh,
character. Can your character not come back to the city or whatever this is? Yeah.
so when you spawn, they have, what was it called? It was called, like, they had a rule. It had a term. If anyone in the chat remembers, it was basically a rule that meant that after you respawn, you have to role play as a new life. You can't go retaliate on things that happened.
You can't go back to it.
Yeah, from when people
why
killed
not?
you.
You're in a different city?
Yeah. So because then you just be killing people and they just come right back and you're like, I already killed you.
It's like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that role play is dead.
Wow. So then, you lose all your friends. Everyone that you met in that city are gone. You're moved to like a third world country now.
Yeah. Yep. Well, no, you're still in the same map, but you just have to like pretend that nothing happened that happened.
But you could still bump up people that you met before.
Yeah. Like you could go.
And then you're like, it's me. Like kind of like the movie Big. You're like,
Yeah.
it's me.
You remember me?
Yeah.
From the VR
It's like,
drug deal.
It's like, no, it's me. It's like, come on. And then the kids are like, what? It's you?
We were cool together in a past life.
Yeah.
In a past.
That movie was good. They should show that in VR.
Oh yeah, ooh. But dude, so in these servers, I got banned from so many of these servers. You don't forget people. Yeah, I can't remember the exact of the rules. It was very specific, and I didn't follow them clearly. I wouldn't
follow it either. They'd be like, just let it go. I'd be like, I'm the worst at letting it go. I'm like an elephant. I'll remember 30 years later, and when the chain's taken off, I'll stomp you. Like,
oh yeah, I never forget, and in virtual worlds especially, because I would like, you're not allowed to prop build in there.
Yeah.
So I would build props to like bulletproof. You get apartments in this, so I would like get an apartment.
Apartments.
Like penthouse.
Whoa.
Bulletproof all the walls illegally, and then buy an illegal weapon, and then just kill everybody on the map.
What?
And they didn't like that.
And so how can you do something illegally? Can they find out that you're doing this illegally?
If there was like someone running the server on the map at the time, they would ban me immediately.
Oh wow.
Because they'd be like, "Why'd you do that?" And I'd
See,
be like,
if you would have killed me like that, and I would have found out, I wouldn't have forgot. I would have came back to the world, and I would have got you. I would have felt like Liam Neeson. I'd be like, I don't know who you are, but I have a special set of skills. I can type very fast. I'm telling you, dude,
I'm really good with WASD.
I never forget anything. What were we just talking about?
I can't recall. I think it was VR.
Yes, Gmod or whatever it's called, right? Gmod?
Oh yeah, Gmod. Well, that was basically it. You know, when I was a kid, I was an asshole in video games.
So when you get in there, so like let's say you don't play the game for 2 weeks. You haven't shown up for your job for 2 weeks now. What's going on now?
Yeah, then you show up and everyone's like, "Where the hell have you been?"
Really?
No, usually it's like new players. And you
What
just
happens
sort
if
of
there's too many
start
people at your
fresh.
job? Like you show back up to your job and you're like, what the hell? Like you guys hired
you have
a new
to-
barista when I was gone? You know, and they're like, sorry, we don't need any more coffee makers. And you're like, now you're panhandling on the corner.
There is a hobo. That's one of the jobs you can get.
Really?
And in the game, the only thing it gives you is the ability to throw poop at people, which I think is derogatory.
I mean, that's a pretty great ability, right?
I think I used to love it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You lose your job at Starbucks because you didn't show up for 2 weeks. Now you're panhandling, throwing poop at people. And then all of a sudden, you get shot by Andy Southern from a window. And then you're like, what? And then you wake up and you're like, I had nothing to live for before. Now you're like, I'm coming for this guy.
You have nothing left at that point.
Yeah, so you just charge with a handful of poop. And you charge that bulletproof wall, and you come after Andy.
You go right in, man. That bulletproof poop, it was bulletproof, actually.
Alex
What's going
VR,
on, Alex?
what's going on, man?
Welcome, Alex. How you doing? Big shout out to Alex. Everyone go check him out. He's got a podcast that's amazing on Fridays. I think it's on Fridays, Between Realities. Cheers, Alex.
That's right.
Welcome to the VR chatting pregame hour.
Yes.
Here's a question I have for you. I like to ask. So basically, if people don't know, Steven just recently got VR.
Yes.
What was it, like a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
Yep. Been doing the virtual reality stand-up shows with me. Shout out to Failed to Render Comedy in Alt Space. And I want to know, what was the first VR game that you went into? Like when you got the headset.
Well, I had actually used one before. Like I got it. Or you want to know just like the first thing I ever did on VR? Or
Ooh, well, let's do both.
Okay.
Let's do
the
both.
First thing look at this. I feel like multiplayer games.
EverQuest. Oh, I love EverQuest.
Practice.
You know, I feel like the games that had a lot of grind, like EverQuest and WoW, the communities were a little bit less toxic socially because they all had put so much time into it. You didn't have these fair weather.
It sounds like Steven is coming at us through a megaphone or like a baseball announcer. That's not good, right?
Do I need to bring the volume down a little bit? Yeah, this is my first test with this microphone.
Okay, I might be. Am I too loud, guys?
Is he popping?
Maybe I'm popping.
Is he popping?
Yeah. I mean, does
We'll
it tell
just
you
see
if
a little
it's hitting the red?
Yeah, it's you know, it's
I got like a booming loud voice too, so just echoing a little.
He's got a lot of vibrato.
So I'm echoing a little.
Okay, well we can deal with that.
I guess we have to deal with it, guys.
I'm getting new microphones soon. That's gonna be the first update.
Does this thing help? Does this thing help if I put this thing in front of it?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe this is the help?
I always just sort of keep that there in case audio people come over and they're like, oh yeah, you got that.
Steven's getting picked up by both mics.
Oh.
Wow.
That's what's happening.
It's functional. I hate telling people flaws. Stream because I troubleshoot. No, please let us know.
Here's the easiest troubleshoot. Let's see if just one microphone works. If we put this like right in the middle, tell me if that works.
Did you turn your mic off though?
Yeah, mine's muted.
Okay, so does this sound better, guys?
Do we sound good? We can get together like a bunch.
Good call, Pork.
We love pork here.
Yeah.
We're not kosher.
If this sounds better, let us know, guys.
Here, I can sort of, we'll do it like that.
Yeah.
It's sexy.
Exactly.
Please tell me if things sound bad, people.
Yeah.
I
So
have a better setup later.
So I think the first Andy needs to get a lot closer for this to work.
But here's the other thing we can do.
We just pull this thing closer. There you go. Look at that. Look how close you could be on this.
How's this?
They said I sound good, but not you.
Oh, maybe I need to talk louder. There we go. How's this? Sort of split the difference.
Yeah, there you go. So I would say the first. So here's the thing. I don't know if you remember, but they opened up a VR like building over by the Grove.
Oh, that's right. It was like one of those pop-up things, or was it
Yeah.
like a full?
It was like a full-on. It was sick. And so I went to that, and I had the great time. I played this one that was like the Matrix, and like bullets fly by you, like, and you have the two guns, but you're fighting robots.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a John Wick one.
The John Wick one.
Oh man, you got the whole thing on there, and you're running through a whole room. So like, that's.
Oh, so did they have the haptic vest there?
Yes, it was
Tell
super
me about your
sick.
experience with that.
Oh my gosh, I had a great time. And then what I would do is, because you have like, they'd have like these kind of like sectioned off rooms, that you could play in. And I like, when I wasn't playing, I would go into someone else's section off room, and while they were playing, I'd come up and grab them and scare them and go, ah, like that. And, just to make the game feel more alive for them, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I did that, and then I went to this other place that this guy set up his own thing, and it was like that too, but he had like 50 games. And I was playing this zombie one where you had a flashlight, but the flashlight only had a certain amount of life. So,
yeah,
so it was
Walking
freaky.
Dead game, or was
No, it wasn't. It was some other game, not The Walking Dead.
Arizona Sunshine, maybe.
I'm not sure, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But I think the very first thing I ever did was I did a headset, and there's a VR where you take an elevator, and it takes you all the way up to this rooftop, and then you walk out, and there's a beam of wood, and you walk out on the beam of wood, and then you look down. And the only way to get out of the game is...
Plank experience?
I'm not sure what it was called, but the only way to get out of the game is to step off the beam. And I was like, oh, wow, this is really sending a message to the youth.
A lot of people did that game for their first one, and there's like a million videos of them just leaping into their television screens.
What?
Because they'll lean over, and then they'll freak out, and then just like fall straight forward into their TV. It's amazing.
Ooh. Scare me when I'm in VR and you'll get a controller to the face.
I'm the same way, Alex. I like the VR horror.
Yeah.
But
Well, I've never done the VR horror before.
I gotta put you in that sometime.
Okay.
It upsets me how much I scream, because I'm not usually a scream sort of fella.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I love Scream the movie, Jamie Kennedy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't scream. But when I play VR, it's like jump scares get me in a way that they don't in any other thing.
Oh,
it's
dude.
kind of amazing. It like hits you and then you react before you realize you're reacting, and then you get upset about it.
Yeah.
At least I do.
Yeah. And then when I got my own headset, I would say what's the first game I got once I got that? I played this Barroom Brawl.
Oh, the Barroom Brawl game is classic. That's like one of the first ones that I saw a video of, and I was like, I need to get
So much fun. That, and then I picked up another zombie game I was playing and stuff like that. And then I started just jumping into some of the worlds and stuff like that and just seeing what's going on.
Move the mic closer. How's that? I also, my last thought is that we could just use this one. If this was picking us, both of us, maybe this is stronger.
I don't know.
Maybe it's more powerful. But if this works, if you guys think this works, then we'll stick with this. We listen to the people.
Yeah. They're telling you to move the mic closer to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, did you meet all these people in VR?
I've met some of these people in VR.
Someone's saying use both.
Use both? I'm just afraid of that. Maybe if we sit at opposite ends of the couch.
Let's see.
Ooh, let's do the social distancing couch show.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready? Watch this. I'm going to be leaning back like this.
Okay.
Like you have a viral
There we go.
infection.
Yeah.
And I'll sort of do it like I'll do it like this. Do I look natural? Do I look comfortable?
I think you do.
How's that?
With the Versace shirt on.
This is me in my Versace shirt.
Yeah.
Good.
Perfect.
I'll do that.
Now, I know you've been in the VR world a lot longer. What was the first thing you did on VR?
Besides
I know, porn. Yeah. I knew you were going to say porn.
No, I'll say
I can tell you he's not lying because the floors here are sticky.
They are, and it's hardwood. Here, I'm just going to take my mic down. I think that's really just the issue. Perfect. Yeah, no, the floors are sticky and disturbing. No.
Yeah.
The first thing I did in VR.
I thought I was walking around in a glue factory when I first walked in here. I was like,
oh wow, you're producing a lot of yield. I don't know why I'm making yield references. The first.
Like, what is this, quicksand? I'm like, I can't move my feet.
I can't. That's how I trap them. No, that's a joke. Cheyenne Rose, hello, welcome to the virtual party. What's a real party?
I guess anything could be a real party, right? It depends on what your definition of a party is, you know.
Well, my definition of a party is not much.
I went to a birthday party and no one showed up. That was technically a party.
Wait, before we get back to VR, tell me about that.
About the party that no one showed up?
Yeah. I want us to get positive and hear about your birthday party that no one came to.
So I set up a birthday party, and then nobody showed up, and then I still ate the cake and had the party. Hence, birthday party with no people.
Well, you had all the cake, so really,
I
mean, you didn't get any gifts.
Cake.
What kind of cake was it?
Oh, it was ice cream cake. That was my jam.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're making me hungry
now. So I was actually very excited about it.
He's got the ice cream cake.
Yeah. I had a piñata, and the thing was, whenever I used to go to things with piñatas, someone else would break the piñata before I could even hit it. So I was very excited just to hit the piñata by myself.
Oh, yeah. Look at you both looking like party animals. Slow down. I can't slow down. I'm wearing a Versace shirt. I'm on go.
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream. See, you're hitting the chat now.
That's what's up.
I should have known. We should turn this into a VR and ice cream cake podcast.
Man, I almost wish now that we would have sampled the podcast I was telling you about for May 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
I would have brought the taser over.
Oh, you should have brought the taser. Come next week. We'll have a taser.
So, we might be doing this. And I think if Andy wants to be on it, you
I'm in. Okay. I'm in. I'm a man who likes adventure.
I'm going to do a podcast where there's a taser and we roast each other, and whoever has the worst joke each time gets tased. What do you guys think?
What do you guys think? Use safe words. Yeah, we need safe words.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
It sort of reminds me of that old. You remember that old like party game where it was like all the little you all put your hands on there and like it would randomly shock one of the people or something.
Oh yes, yeah. I see
Yeah.
the thing where like the music plays and right when the music stops, you have to hit
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, I used to be afraid of that, and then I realized you could buy it at Walmart. So I'm like, I don't think this is gonna do harm.
Oh, look! Someone said you need to eat the bomb hot sauce. Let me tell you, I'm an aficionado when it comes to eating hot stuff. Okay.
Oh, really? Super hot.
I've ate the hottest pepper in the world.
You've ate the hottest? Which one's the hottest?
It's the Carolina Reaper.
The Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
Shit, what was that like? I'm horrible
Dude.
with hot.
It's
Insane.
it's very very yeah. It will ruin your day. Only Andy, so you better bring
Oh,
your A
yeah.
game. I know Andy funny.
Oh, Briggs always brings his A game. Briggs always brings
Yeah.
his A game. The
Which-
one.
How dare you attack me and you don't even have an image for your it's just a C.
Let him see your profile picture.
Yeah, you don't even have a profile picture. How dare you? You were
It's
too
my-
lazy to put a profile picture up, but not lazy enough to attack old Steve over here.
It wasn't an attack. It was a challenge.
As a challenge. Okay.
People know this is a coveted couch. To get on
Yeah,
this
it
couch, it's you got to go through some loops.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
I don't know if Alex
has
is
Cheyenne been to your place before?
No.
Okay.
Actually, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
You are one of 2 people who have ever come into this apartment, other than me.
And the cat's the other person.
Well,
yeah.
yeah. No, because
Who else has been in here?
my buddy Jonesy, shout out to Jonesy. We film a lot of sketches.
Oh yes, yes.
But,
yes.
Yeah, because I moved into this place like the day before the pandemic, like the shutdown happened.
Yes.
So and my lease ends next month, so I'm leaving.
Where are you gonna go?
Nowhere.
Oh wow.
no, I'm gonna go somewhere.
You're gonna live on the street and throw poop at people?
I might throw poop at
That's the
people.
job?
I may role play. Well, that wouldn't be role playing at that point.
No, that'd
That'd be sad.
That'd be serious.
No, I'm gonna get a place around here. I think somewhere around here with all
around
this
here.
YouTube money.
Yeah. So why do you want to move out this place?
Specifically to another place.
You want to know why? It's because I need a parking spot.
I feel you on that, dude. If you don't have a parking spot,
It's just
I
it's
like
havoc.
I like turn great events down because I'm like I won't get home till 2.
yes.
And
I
if you
feel
have to street park like a half a mile away at 2 a.m. in this part of town,
dude, I used to live in downtown.
I would have to park like literally like a mile away every night.
oh, I used to do that too, and I'd hate my life.
Yeah, my legs were.
So strong though.
You guys tried Wraith? I haven't tried Wraith. Have you heard of this?
No, which.
It's a new Oculus game. So the Oculus Quest gaming show, I guess it's just the Oculus Gaming Showcase. It just happened last week. Yeah, it was last week. And they just dropped a bunch of announcements. I wasn't super excited about a lot of them, but the coolest one was this game Wraith, which is like a cerebral sort of horror movie. Or game. It involves like phantoms and ghosts and stuff.
Okay.
And it looks AAA quality, and they announced it, and we're like, we're dropping this tomorrow. I haven't picked it up yet. I'm waiting until payday. I spent all my money on shipping Versace shirts.
So
Oh,
we'll play
and
20
Resident
minutes.
Evil 4. That was the other one. So if you remember Resident Evil from
Yeah.
back in the day, this is what I was most excited. Thank you for bringing it up, Pork. As you can see, I have no itinerary. Yeah, they're porting like all of Resident Evil 4 with the original graphics and the original looks and everything, but they're like reconfiguring it so it's built for VR.
Wow. So do you think that's gonna be better than the Wraith game?
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, Wraith is better quality because it's it's a new IP and it looks AAA. But like Resident Evil 4 is one of the greatest games of all time, I think.
So you're gonna get that too once the money
I'm getting
comes in?
that the day it drops. We're streaming it here.
Nice.
You heard it. Still some at the RE7 wasn't VR. Yeah, so they did release a Resident Evil game, but it was only for PlayStation VR, which I think I'm the only VR YouTube person who doesn't have a PlayStation VR, but
Really?
I was cheap.
What does that make you cheap? How much is the PlayStation one?
It's not even a lot.
You suggested
Couple
this
hundred?
To me.
I did. So
One. You
I
didn't say.
I was saying the other day I should get a commission from Oculus as a salesperson now.
Yeah, you sold.
One for them.
I've sold several.
Yeah. You probably sold a lot, but the thing was,
Why is the PlayStation 1 better?
No, it's worse.
Okay, then.
It's not as good, but what they have is they have exclusives. You know, Resident Evil 7 was the really big one.
Now,
There was a couple others too.
Now, with that, can you still do, if you had a PlayStation 1, could you still do the comedy shows?
I don't think Altspace VR is on PlayStation actually.
Oh, so you wouldn't even be able to do
Is
that?
it?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Is it?
You
Is
asked
it?
me like I've used it before. I don't
PlayStation
know.
VR is the one dark point in my VR knowledge, because I've never had one. But I don't think Altspace is on. I think it's just PC and like Quest. But I may be wrong. Fact check me.
Now, do you want one?
It's a branch. No. But
Okay.
if
never mind.
PlayStation
Guys,
5,
guys, put it away. Put it away, guys.
damn it,
He didn't want it.
they've got a big bow and everything. They're there, I swear.
Like, guys.
Just blow out the candles. Put it away.
Like,
Get rid of the ice cream cake.
Get rid of the. No, we need the ice cream cake. Shit. I want one. I want one.
So is that the most excited you've been for a game in a while?
Resident Evil 4?
Yes.
For a VR game? Yes, I think so. I mean, I was.
Oh, look at. Did Cheyenne just put?
Oh, you just added a
profile
picture.
pic?
Cheyenne, welcome to the profile pic world.
Yes.
It's happened.
You are now a person.
Nothing's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
Not in the virtual
Yep,
reality.
not on this podcast. Everything's possible on this podcast, right? here.
Everything.
Yes.
I mean,
Changing lives.
we've already covered cookie cake. We've covered shit.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the big ones.
Now, which game have you enjoyed or what have you enjoyed the most so far in the VR world?
Well, other than the stand-up shows, because doing stand-up in VR was like the real thing where I was like, I'm glad I put all my eggs in this basket. That's the term. Because I was right when the pandemic hit. That's when I was like, okay, this actually has a utility beyond. Well, it has a lot of utilities.
Yes.
But it has a really great utility for entertainers, I think, that I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about throwing your own VR show?
Yeah, I am. I'm thinking about having a VR birthday party this year.
Yeah.
And we're going to live stream it for everybody.
What? Oh, wow. That's awesome. Are you
Yeah.
going to build the world or are you just going to rent a world? Or how
I'll
does
probably
it work?
I'll probably get a buddy of mine. I have a buddy who makes video games.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to ask him and say, hey, give me a birthday gift and build this world.
Wow. What's going to be in the world?
Well, cookie cake, probably big virtual dildos, something fun. Are those fun?
Oh, wow. Okay. So VR, someone's telling you to put a VR dance club?
Oh, we'll have a VR dance club. You already know it. Will it be as banging as this party? It'll be twice as
It will
banging.
be twice banging. That means there'll be
We'll be
four
twice
people
banged.
there. Yes.
There'll be 4 people
Yeah.
and twice the echo. That's what we do here. I knew that would happen too because we didn't do a sound check, and I just sort of looked at it and I was like, I'm
Now-
sure everything's going to
now
work
knowing,
flawlessly.
Knowing how you are a prominent figure in the VR world, do you think that
I am.
The VR community will put your birthday on the front page as one of the events going down.
I think they should.
But
And here's my case.
but I mean, do you think you have pull weight like that? Like, cause you were tight with all the failed
Yeah, I think
Space guys.
if I had them host the event for me,
Yes, like let's say they host. The
they
event
could
for
get
you.
it to the front page.
Well, why don't you ask them?
If I tried to hook it
Be
up
like, look,
myself, it wouldn't happen.
Just be like, look, I got a buddy who's gonna build the world. Can you guys host it for me? And then maybe like, look, maybe you invite people out to it. You do some stand up.
We do a comedy show,
yeah,
and
turns
then an
into-
after party.
There you go.
Chat, what do you think? Everyone's invited.
I think that's a good idea.
You want in on the
I would
birthday
love
sets?
to. I would love to.
It'll be the two. We'll do a virtual podcast.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. You'll get to perform. For
Yeah, that's a
everybody,
great idea.
And then you can have the party after.
We're building bridges. Oh, we would still come to your party. I'm glad you will. Shout out to everybody joining us, by the way.
Yeah.
Cheers
Dude, I think
to
that's
you.
a great idea. I think we just discovered what. I mean, would you do it in the failed space, or you build your own kind of thing?
We could do it in there. They have some party spaces too. They have one space that they don't use anymore. That's like an outdoor venue with like a pool and a hot tub.
Yeah.
I think that's the move.
Okay.
Yeah. Chat with them.
Yeah.
Look, is there plus ones.
I need to bring my AI VR friends. Yes, you're all invited as plus. You can bring as many plus ones you want, whether they're AI or not. We love robots.
Yeah.
Bring virtual friends, real
Yeah.
virtual or fake virtual.
Oh, dude, it's going down.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Alex. Alex is going to be a guest very soon.
I gotta literally look for some VR Versace shirts for this party.
Oh, bro, so I do have a hookup with Altspace, kind of,
Oh.
for custom items. They hit me up like a year ago when I was performing every weekend there,
Oh.
and they asked if I had an idea for like a custom item I would want for my avatar only,
Oh, wow.
and I couldn't think of anything, and then I forgot about it.
Well, why don't you hit him up and be like, I want a Versace shirt?
I'm gonna send him this zebra shirt and say, "Let me be Versace'd in the virtual world,"
Yes.
bringing claptrap.
You need to be Versace.
We all need to be
That
Versace.
would. How crazy would that be? You show up and then you send an image. And
Ooh.
you take an image of yourself at the party, and then you send it to your uncle and be like, "Look, I'm wearing your shirt."
Dude,
In the VR world.
my
How proud
uncle
would
would
he
be
be?
so
He'd
proud.
be so pumped. He'd be like,
You're taking fashion to the virtual world,
Yeah,
finally.
He's like, he took it to the world I couldn't take it to.
He took it
He
to
took
the
it to a
final
new.
level.
He took it to a whole new level.
It's the last frontier.
Yes, and then he'd be like, "Hey, can you show off some of
my sweaters there? And you're like, I
I don't know about that."
Well, you'll have to send me some proof of concepts of the sweaters.
Yes.
yes.
Hey, shout out to Pork Marshmallow. Thank you for
Yeah.
stopping by.
Pork marshmallow. Hell yeah.
We'll keep the party going in your honor.
Wow, dude, I'm excited for your.
Do you want to
This'll be
let
fun
people
now.
know when you're gonna have it? Are you gonna do it on your exact birthday? Or you
My
gonna-
my birthday, I think, is on a weekday. It'll be the first weekend of November.
Okay, so first
The
weekend.
first Saturday of November.
First Saturday in November. So
You could tell, your listeners.
it's like, hey, first Saturday in November. Mark it down.
Everybody be there.
What time do you think you're gonna have it at?
It's going to be all the time.
Okay, well, I mean,
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Yes,
6 p.m.
Pacific.
6 p.m. Pacific time. And
I like that you're planning my birthday right now.
Well, I mean, because look, the people are saying they want to come, and they're wanting to bring people. So
If you don't tell them, how to mark it down their account, look.
That's true. You know events. You know
I
event
get told about
planning
stuff
really
all the
well.
Time, but if you don't tell me the time and the date, I'm not gonna remember. Just like how you don't remember to get your virtual reality Versace shirt.
It's true. It didn't have a deadline.
Yeah, see, if they would have told you we need it by next week, you would have taken it more serious.
You're totally right. Deadlines change everything.
Are you gonna reach out to them and ask them to make you sick?
I will. I'll reach out to him tomorrow.
And then how would they just make the piece of clothing and then gift it to you?
Yeah, so you just have to send them a picture of what you're thinking or tell them what you're thinking, and then they'll import it as an asset and then
only
put it
your
on my
character
account.
would be able to wear it.
Yeah, because a couple of the producers have items like that.
Really? Like
Yeah.
they paid for it, or they just got it made for them? Or?
I think they just got it added because they work with Altspace.
Wow.
I might be wrong though. If you want, make it more than a one-day event.
Oh.
72-hour VR. Okay. Side tangent. Tell me what you guys think about this. So when I first bought my headset, this is how crazy I was about VR. I wanted the HTC Vive, but I couldn't afford it because I had to buy I had to basically buy a new PC for $1,000 at the time. This was in 2016. Yeah, winter of 2016 was when I got my headset.
Okay.
So I put $1,000 down on a computer so I could run it, and I didn't have money for the headset. So I told my friends, like, how do I raise money for this? And they're like, well, you need to make it give people a reason to pay for your headset. So I started a fundraiser to get the world record for spending the most amount of time in VR. And I made an attempt. Back then it was only 24 hours. It's like a week or two now.
Really?
But I made an attempt. I got Guinness involved. I contacted Guinness.
Uh-huh.
We had people involved, and I made the mistake because I was a sophomore in college or whatever. I was a junior in college, that I was like, we're going to turn this into a party. So we were drinking while we were doing the world record attempt. Long story short, 12 hours in, I slept for an extra 12 hours.
Okay.
So now I feel like I need to redeem myself, right?
So wait, you slept, and then what? You're still in the world, right? Or no?
Yeah, but if you sleep, it's over. The attempt is
you
dead.
You stay awake the whole time.
You got to stay awake.
So
You can take 10-minute naps every hour.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I failed. It may be time.
You didn't go, let me try again?
No, I gave up pretty quick because I already had the headset.
Wow.
I said all I said is that I'd attempt it.
I'll never trust you with any business venture.
Oh, this guy's going to drink it away.
Read the fine print. I said I'd attempt the world record.
And then were people bummed out when they heard
Well,
you?
we made 12 hours, so people were okay with that.
They were?
Yeah, because, 12 hours, that's a pretty big deal. And I didn't take breaks either. I was like, I'm not taking any of these breaks that Guinness wants.
Damn. If you did it
Didn't
again.
work. That's what I'm saying. So maybe we need to make an event.
Okay.
Have that be the party.
What's the longest now someone's been in VR now, you said?
I think it's like a week.
A week?
I'm going to need to use a week of vacation time.
Like, they stood in 10-minute naps here and there. They're awake the whole time, though.
Yeah. Well, they can take, short breaks. Let me actually check. Let's Google it.
Yeah, that's a...
I'm doing the live fact checking.
Yeah, because that's wild. Staying awake for a week that's crazy. I mean, staying awake for 72 hours, that's pretty wild, too.
Yeah, so the way that Guinness does it is that you're allowed to take a 10-minute break every hour, but if you don't, you can stack those breaks.
Oh, wow.
So you could go 10 hours and then take 10 times 10-minute break.
Gotcha.
This is the math podcast. I know we have engineers in the chat. Hey, tell us the math on that. On 10 times 10. Okay, here it is, though. 36 hours.
Is what?
Oh, wait. Someone did 48. And someone else did 50. Why are all of the news articles in the order that they happened?
I don't know. But
I think if we go for 72 hours, we'll get it.
you think 72 hours is still a record?
I think so.
Really?
I was overestimating other people's abilities. Fellow virtual Olympians.
I'm going to take a look now because
I mean,
I don't
you
trust
fact
you.
check.
Yeah.
If you're in the chat, what do you think? Should we go for the 72 hours in VR challenge? Cheyenne, I'm always a square. No, you'll be there, and then you won't be a square anymore.
Okay, I'm looking.
What are you finding?
Guinness World Record.
I'm pretty sure I could beat that right now. I said drop LA. Yeah, it doesn't seem too hard, right? It's not bad. It's just you have to plan for it.
The world record.
That could be a fun live stream.
Yeah, it doesn't
See,
seem...
isn't it hard to find?
Yeah, it's saying 50 hours and then...
And then you scroll, and then it's 48, 36.
What is... Okay, how...
We're going.
Okay.
We'll make a baseline of 72 for the team. 48 hours and 8 minutes. Okay, Max did the search for us.
Okay, what did they say it was?
MP. According to Guinness World Records, it's 48 hours and 8 minutes. I could do that over a weekend.
you could beat that.
You should.
Let's get this.
Yes.
I can. Okay. We've
get in
planned a
contact.
birthday party and a Guinness World Record during this
There
podcast.
you go, and then that will get you on the front page. You won't even need anybody else because you'll be like the Guinness World Record Party.
Oh yeah. The party is the world. Anybody can come and join the party,
And
lead
you're
the
hanging
party.
out at the party for 48 hours.
I'll just be at a virtual party.
Yeah.
Oh, and we get Altspace. I just contact Altspace and say,
I'm going for the Guinness World
yeah,
Record.
make a
And
48-hour
they'll-
room for me.
Yeah, and they'll make a 48-hour room for you, and they'll promote it hard on the page. Right?
Oh yeah, because it'll be a world record, and I have friends
And
who
it'll be like
work
the
there.
world record was landed in Altspace.
Steven, I'm glad that this has become a career pitch meeting. This is brilliant.
They spent 14 hours?
I've spent 14 hours in
In
Poker.
Poker
Poker Stars is an addicting game.
Oh, yeah.
Have you played that one?
No.
It's just VR poker.
Oh, wow.
And you're at the poker table. You can see everyone else and talk to everybody.
Yeah, people do that regularly in Vegas, too. Spend 14 hours at the table, so I get it. You know what I mean? That's
Oh, yeah.
real.
That's dangerous. Yeah, I bet you gambling addicts get into VR poker.
Oh, yeah.
Start putting real money down on that.
Yeah. So I was telling somebody, because I posted a clip of me doing stand-up in the VR world,
Yeah.
and then
People started coming up to me and asking me about it. And then this one guy's like, hey, man, how is it? I got a headset. And I go, oh, that's great. What do you use it for? And he said he just strictly uses it for porn.
Strictly?
He's addicted, he said,
Whoa.
to the porn. And then I was like, I don't even know how you get porn on there. And he was like, he gave me 10 references.
and I was like,
I can help you out.
It kind of creeped me out a little bit.
No, that's creepy.
Like, I thought I knew him, but now I felt like I didn't know this guy anymore.
Yeah, that's next level So like
Like, it was
yeah,
just
like
too-
I think everyone's tried it.
Like, dude, he just
But-
started salivating. He's like,
To get into VR specifically for the VR porn and then to continue to indulge,
hardcore.
that's hardcore. This guy should get into VR chat because there's some people in there who'd like to meet him, I think. I think. They get
Man.
serious.
But besides the VR porn, I'm happy that we figured out your birthday. We figured out
We've got my birthday planned.
birthday plan.
My-
We figured out the Guinness Book of World Record. Are you gonna? When are you gonna? How long does it take for them to respond to you once you hit them
It's
up?
pretty quick. So here's the thing. If you want one of their people there, because you need witnesses to testify
just
that it
record?
happened. So you can record it, but I still need like 2 witnesses there at all times.
So you'd have to ask them to.
Yet I'd have to ask people to like come over
Or,
and sign off as
or-
being witnesses.
Oh, really? And then,
Or I could pay Guinness $500 to send a person.
and he'll just hang out. In
And he would just be sitting here.
sitting here watching you.
Yeah.
And would that be uncomfortable to you?
I think.
You wouldn't enjoy that
Well, I mean, parts of me would enjoy it.
because he'd literally just be sitting here going. And then what happens if he falls asleep?
He probably will. He probably doesn't give a shit.
He's probably just gonna be like, "All right." He's gonna sleep in your place.
He just leans
That's
back.
insane.
Maybe we should do this at like a venue, you know, like at a somebody we know who has like a comedy club or something, and just set up in the center. Yeah, that's true. And I'll just get friends to come
You
by.
want to be in the most comfortable place for you. Him.
48-hour VR orgy, says MP. Yeah, we'll do a VR orgy in
Yeah,
VR
it
chat.
doesn't matter. He's getting $500. He better take whatever awkwardness is gonna happen.
Oh, he'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll take it.
Oh yeah. He's like. So he goes. I heard you're getting the Guinness Book of World Records for your VR party, and he goes, and I definitely want to come. And he pulls out a backpack of VR headset.
And I'm there. Oh, that would be fun. Maybe we could get them to witness it virtually.
There you go. Someone said combine the porn and the record.
Oh, we could go for like triple records.
Now, how do they know if you're asleep or not, too?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just like a witness testimony
If
thing.
you had like the stick, like you put something on it and you just kept on moving your.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to be like sitting upright. So if I learn how to meditate and sleep in an upright position,
Yeah.
I think we're golden.
I love it, dude. I feel like we set some goals, and this is like
You say real and
this
virtual?
is like a college goal that you had, and once you get this record, you can hit all those people back that bought you the headset. And be like, I did it.
I finally
I
did it.
did it.
Thank you for investing in me.
Yes, thank you for investing in me. It took a long time, but we did it, guys.
We got there.
Yes,
This is beautiful.
I love it.
Well, I think we're about to hit an hour. Do you have any final VR thoughts you want to share as a newcomer to the space?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much yet. I'm still learning, but I'm having a good time, and I'm excited first of all to be around a VR celebrity right now, because you're gonna break this record, you're gonna shatter this record, and then I feel like you're gonna be like the Power Ranger guys who get invited to conventions to sign autographs and take pictures.
I know exactly what you
You're
mean.
gonna be like that. You're gonna be the guy who broke the record.
That's my dream.
And then girls would be like, he has so much stamina.
Did you see how he was able to stay conscious for multiple hours?
He has so much VR stamina.
Oh, God. I want to be known as the guy with the best VR stamina.
Yeah, bro. So I'm just excited for all the new things that are about to happen in your life.
This is big. I'll take you to the conventions. We can meet our VR people.
Yes, please.
That's amazing.
Oh man. Well, dude, I appreciate you having me on your podcast, and it was cool chatting with all your listeners and stuff. And
Yeah, shout out to the virtual friends.
yeah.
That's what we're going to call everybody who joins us now.
Yeah, hopefully I get to meet you guys at Andy's party.
Come to the party. First Saturday of November. It's been decided. And then the world record is soon to follow.
Yes.
Well, hey, we could do the world record Friday night through Saturday and on Sunday.
There you go.
We'll talk.
There you go.
We'll talk. Hit me up on Twitter if you have more ideas, people. Oh, and where can they find you? Everyone go follow Steven.
Oh yeah, man. I'm on Instagram. It's at Steven Briggs Comedy. That's the same thing on TikTok, at Steven Briggs Comedy, and on YouTube as well, Steven Briggs Comedy. You can find me on there, man.
Everyone go check it out. Dog Boy, welcome to the party. Sorry, the Dog Boy just arrived as we're ending.
But don't worry, Dog Boy's gonna be doing a lot more of these. So.
We're doing a lot more of these. This is gonna be a weekly show.
If you want to catch up, rewatch this episode. You're invited to Andy's birthday party. So.
Yes, we're just gonna have this episode on a loop there.
Right, they can rewatch it, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
so
can
this is
rewatch
gonna
it.
be archived on the channel.
Yeah,
So
it's
feel
archived
free.
on the channel, Dog Boy. So check it out. Andy promoted his birthday party, and also he's gonna be breaking a VR Guinness Book of World Record if he doesn't get too drunk.
Yeah, which is my redemption arc.
Yeah. You got redemption coming, man.
We're making it happen.
Ready.
We got redemption. You heard it here first at the VR chatting pregame hour.
Yes.
Episode 1 with Steven Briggs. God bless you, buddy. Shout out to you people. Now I'm going to awkwardly stand up and end the live stream. Oh, we love you all.
Delicious.